you look at things in different ways. We all have different perspectives about the way things should be done. I was reminded of a joke I heard one time. There was a young boy outside and he lost one of his contacts, and he was on the ground looking around and couldn't find his contact, and his mother walked out and said, "What are you doing?" He said, "I'm looking for my contacts." She said, "Hang on a minute." She got down on her hands and knees and she went to looking, and she found it, picked it up and said, "There it is." He said, "How did you find that?" She said, "Well, you was looking for a clear piece of plastic. I was looking for $150. So that's how she found it. So she had a little different perspective than he did on what was going on. So, you know, I think that's one of the things that's important about getting together like this, because we can gain a perspective from one another. We can gain a perspective about where we want our county to go. And you know, my intent as a commissioner is to take your county where you want it to go, because I work for you. I work for the people that elected me and put me in office. And I've worked hard to maintain that direction. You know, I want people to know that if they call me, that I'll respond to their call. I want them to know that they can get in touch with me. Any of you here needs my cell phone number, I'll give it to you. And a lot of you here has got my cell phone number because I talked to a lot of you. And I don't mind that. But if you call from 9:30 at night till about 5 o'clock in the morning, you probably ain't gonna get me. If I pick it up and look at it, if I know you, I might answer it, but otherwise I ain't gonna answer it. Well, my wife will probably tell you 8:30. I don't know. But anyway, I know we're here to talk about a lot of issues, and I want to give our sheriff plenty of time. But before I do that, I want to brag a little bit about our local elected officials. They do a great job. You know, I don't think in the history of Cullman we've had a better sheriff about public relations, about getting out and sitting down and talking to people. He's very accessible. I think anytime you need him, you can call him. And I think the same thing about Garry Marchman. I think he's there. If you need him, you may not agree with him. He's hard-headed. He thinks he's right all the time, and he's young. He'll get over that. No, I'm kidding. Garry, one of the reasons this was one of the places that we didn't get around to in the summer, talking to people and everything, and we had lined up to schedule a meeting here. But I wanted to brag on Garry just a little bit. You know, we fought a battle about 813, and it's just a huge project. A lot of money. Going to take all of our budget for this district, you know, and we couldn't get 813 paved, and I couldn't go out here and spend all the money that I had on this one road for this district and do nothing else in this district. You know, I just couldn't do that. So we got together and came up with a plan, and Garry went to battle for us, and he got $250,000. Y'all need to give him a round of applause. You know, he got $250,000 to put into this community in 813. It's important. It's important for our community. It's important for the park. And I tell folks when we're out looking at roads, you know, I've got a road with 4 houses on it, and you know what? The pothole that's in front of their house is just as important as a pothole with that's got 250 houses on it. But I can't pay as much attention to that pothole that's got 4 houses on it as I can the pothole that's got 250 houses on it, because everybody from that community drives that road every day. So you got to maintain it. If it's a main road, you got to maintain it. So we spend a lot of money doing that, and I'm not here making excuses or anything like that. I'm telling you that if you got a pothole in front of your house, I'll come fix it. You know, it may take forever, but we'll get to it. And I apologize if it does take very long. And if it does take very long, if y'all call me, we'll try to push it on up a little bit. But I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you showing up, because it shows that you care about your community.